Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm glad to have with me today Laura Miller, and we've got some other young ladies coming up in a little while after the commercial break. But I cannot believe it's that time again for the Dublin Service League's Antique Fair, which I absolutely love every year. And I'm glad you're watching today because I know you'll want to put this on your calendar. And the dates this year are?
November 8th and 9th.
Okay. And so much going on. Y'all have vendors from, I guess, all over the Southeast, don't you?
That is correct.
Okay, and tell me some of the ones that are coming. I know I got my favorites, but if I mention them, they may not be coming this year, so I better watch out.
Well, we have some of our favorites that have been for several years. We have Mr. J.R. Angevine and his antique silver, and we have Miss Nancy LaRoque and her estate jewelry. And we also have, of course, Mr. Jerry Ellington and from the Browsing Barn in Milledgeville, Georgia. He's been coming as long as I can remember, and he always, I think people like to come to see him as much as they do like to come to buy his items and shop with him.
Yeah, and that's good to have those draws because, let's face it, 52 years of doing this antique fair. We're going to get more involved in it after the break. But let's talk about the Dublin Service League. Y'all are about to celebrate, I believe, 70 years?
That's correct. The club started in 1947. So 2017 will be our 70th year.
Are there any charter members?
There were, I believe, 12 charter members. I don't believe any of them are with us any longer.
Okay.
But we have plenty of retired members who stay active within the club. Our service in the club is 10 years, and then they retire. But most of them remain active, and you'll see many retired members actually at the fair helping out.
And what does the Dublin Service League do?
Our purpose is to serve others in our community. We have 3 main forms of service. We do puppet shows for the elementary schools. We do a show on bullying, and I believe we do another show on drug abuse. And then we do some volunteer work in the community with Large Youth Leadership. We also work with tutoring in the schools. We have people who deliver for Meals on Wheels. And we also have a group that plays bingo. It's called our Joy Club, or Just Older Youth. And this group of ladies, we have 4 different assisted living or nursing homes where we play bingo once a month with the residents.
Wow. So y'all have chosen things that are really important to this community. Obviously, drug abuse. I believe drugs are destroying our country and they're destroying our community. So I think we both agree on that, so that's definitely a good one. What made you pick bullying?
Bullying was brought up by actually a member of the Puppets Committee several years ago. It's our newest platform for the puppet show. We try to change them, based on the needs of the students who are watching. But we felt like it was something that needed as much attention as it could get. And we felt many women in the club have young children or children that are school age, and we felt it was a really important issue that we would like to address.
It's got to be fun going into the nursing homes.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Be.
And we take our kids with us, and they enjoy seeing the young children.
Yeah.
And the residents just really enjoy it. It's a fun time for all of us.
Great project. That's very, very good. Why did you personally get involved in the Service League?
I got involved in Service League because I wanted to give back to the community. I was born here. I've lived here most of my life, and it's important to give back. And we live here, we work here, and we need to serve here.
Yep.
I think Service League, what I didn't mention was we also have a huge scholarship program. That's the main reason for the fundraiser that we do with our fair marketplace. And we've given over $500,000 to local students for college scholarships. And I think that's really important. There's a lot of very, very deserving students in Dublin and Lawrence County. And
listen to you answer me about why you serve, knowing your parents like I do, that had to be bred into you at an early age, didn't it?
Well, it did, and my family has always been very involved in the community. My mother was a member of Dublin Service League. She was the president back in the 80s. Yeah. And so I kind of grew up understanding what Service League did and how it served the community. And Dublin is a special place, and if we're able to give back, I think that we should. Amen.
Yeah, absolutely. How many members in the Service League?
Right now we have 58 members.
Okay, you didn't know I was going to ask that, did you? That was good.
I didn't.
Very good on the spot. You're a great
Thank you.
president. So, if somebody's watching us and loves what they're hearing out of you, how would they get involved in the Service League?
Well, I think that Service League, the way others can help us get involved is one, buying a ticket to the fair. It's a $6 donation. All the money goes to local scholarships. And come and shop with our vendors.
Yeah.
They want to. The vendors enjoy coming back every year. And then supporting, I guess by supporting our puppet shows, we also do a mail stamp that's just mainly
right,
for
during
the
St.
community at St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. I always love going in the post office that week because y'all are diligent every day during, some people just have one or two events. Y'all have to work every day.
That's right.
Somebody in the Service League, I'm sure you share it. But, well, great. We have also with us today Katharine Williams and Suzanne Polhill, which are co-chairmen of the fair, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And what a great way to help. You talk about $6. Just think, none of us may not have a lot of money we can contribute as one person, but you add all those $6 up, and we can make a difference and be able to support organizations just like you and the things you've said, because the bullying or the bingo for the senior citizens or drug abuse or the puppet shows, which are wonderful, and of course the scholarships to be able to help young people in our community. And like we were helped growing up.
That's right.
And isn't it fun though to know people helped us growing up in this community, and now we get to be a part of that and help these young people. And it's just, as you said earlier, it's just a great satisfaction to be a part of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for what you do, and we're looking forward to being out there. And one of my favorite parts, and we'll talk about in a minute, is the tea room.
Yes.
And y'all always bring whatever cake's left over by the TV station when you hint to the ladies behind the camera there. But those cakes are just unbelievable.
I'll make sure they save you
Oh,
a
please,
sampler plate.
please do. I got her on video saying that, so I'm gonna save this tape right here. But Laura, thank you very much
Thank you
for being a part of it today.
Thank you for having us.
Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Travis's professional carpet cleaning services has been providing constant and quality carpet care for more than a decade. Call Travis's for expert cleaning and restoration of your carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and more. Travis offers residential and commercial services in order to make your home or office a cleaner and healthier environment. Travis's professional carpet cleaning services, a leader in Lawrence and surrounding counties for more than a decade. Call now at 278-4373.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. As promised, I have with me Suzanne Polhill and Katharine Williams. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Y'all been watching behind the camera,
That's right.
and you give her a good grade.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You better give the president a good grade. I'm sure there'll be some punishment. There'll be consequences for that. But we want to talk a little deeper about what I keep calling the Dublin Antique Fair, but we've changed it a little bit, haven't we?
That's right. This is the first year we're trying to actually call it the Dublin Service League Fair and Marketplace. I think a lot of us around here will forever call it the Antique Fair, but there has been a slight shift away from the whole fair being focused on antiques and more to a fair and marketplace type avenue for people to Christmas shop and kind of have more of a variety of vendors there.
Definitely a variety. And Katharine, you heard me talking about the tea room. And I know there's a lot of vendors there, but tell everybody, if they're not familiar with it, how good this tea room is, that people actually go to eat lunch those days.
That's
You know,
right.
that's what we do in the community, even if you're maybe not interested in the fair. That's a great place to eat lunch, isn't it?
It is not only lunch, but lunch and dinner on Tuesday, and then lunch on Wednesday. We have different sandwiches, ham and turkey sandwiches. We have homemade chicken salad and pimento cheese. We have potato soup and tomato soup. Not to mention, we also have broccoli salad and a grape salad this year, pasta salad. So it is quite a great lunch.
Well, Suzanne, I'm glad we've already eaten lunch, because it sounds very good, don't it?
It is great.
But well, tell us about some of the vendors.
Some of the vendors. Okay, we do have a variety of people coming. Anything from clothes and shoes to toys. Like Laura mentioned earlier, some that do have like silver and more fine jewelry, down to things that, it just makes small, great Christmas presents for people.
And furs.
You know, I'm not sure if the furs
We have
are
furs
there
coming this year?
I'm not sure.
Okay, but there's so many things, especially shopping early for Christmas. And you hear that men that's out there at the last minute buying
right.
Christmas gifts. This is a great place, not only
Right.
gifts, but decorations,
That's
door
right. This
decorations.
year our theme is actually going to be on fall traditions. So a lot of times we do have a Christmas theme with our decorating, but this year we're stepping back and just going to concentrate on fall and being thankful and just have a more of a fall theme.
Katharine, what is your job on these 2 days? What are you going to be doing?
Suzanne and I both were the organizers, getting all the right people in the right places to make
So y'all
this
take
thing
these
happen.
2 days off. That's what you're saying?
3 days.
You already done your job.
We'll be making sure everybody's in the right place and
Okay.
that the vendors have what they need and the kitchen has what they need. And it's a great time to bring everybody together to accomplish this great goal.
What's the most fun about this to you?
You know, an interesting thing a friend told me years ago, she said at the end of the fair, she said, I want you to tell me who you talked to that you wouldn't have seen in your ordinary daily life. You know, we tend to get in our little circles of
That's
our
right.
kids' friends and the athletic teams we're in, and we'll stand back and make pimento cheese sandwiches for, 3 or 6 hours. And, you're partnered with somebody that you may not see in your ordinary day. And so that is definitely a treasure for us, is getting to see the people in the kitchen, but also to see our community come together, and we'll see, moms having lunch with their daughters and husbands meeting their wives for lunch. And it's a great time, a great gathering time for our community.
And Suzanne, she's got a great point, because I've always referred to it as like a family reunion, because it's like St. Patrick's. I see people during St. Patrick's, and most of us are in the community quite a bit. So we see a lot of people, but there's those people, like the pancake supper. I see people at the pancake supper I don't see all year
right.
for some reason, whatever it is.
That's right. It brings them together.
That's right, and I really believe the antique fair is that same type atmosphere where you see people, and I see and I love watching the footage when we get back of the people, of course being a people watcher anyway, but the hugs and the smiles and you just really feel the love in the room of people because we do have a great community, don't
That's
we?
right. That's right. And another point about our tea room is that all of our proceeds from that do go to our scholarship fund. And so while we're back there making sandwiches and cutting cakes, I mean, we're thinking about how this money is going to help our youth and our
That's
community.
right. That's right.
So all that is the major source. The ticket sales and the tea room sales are our source of scholarship donations.
And we talked about Lawrence Youth Leadership a while ago. Y'all heard that, which I think is a great project for you. What got y'all involved in that?
I think we had some club members that had some youth to go through that and felt that it was a great program and wanted to get more involved.
Okay, I gotta know what the feature cake is. I gotta know. Please
Well,
don't
it
say
does go
chocolate.
along with our fall theme. It will be a chocolate buttercream that
Oh,
has
my
a
goodness.
salted caramel icing on it.
Oh my goodness!
It's all.
I told you not to say chocolate, didn't I? We got to wait till November on this. That's what you're doing.
That's right. Just a few.
See, they're in here teasing us today, folks. So you better be writing these dates down.
November 8th and 9th.
There you go. You read my mind there, but yeah, and give us the times.
So on Tuesday, we open at 10, and we'll start serving lunch around 11, and we'll go all the way until 9 that night. Wednesday, it's from 9 to 3. It's a little shorter that day. And another great thing about the fair is all the entertainment we have. So we'll have choirs come through from Trinity and from West Lawrence. We'll have several different piano teachers bring their piano students. Kelly Knight will bring several of her groups to sing.
Good.
And it's a great opportunity for these kids and adults to get to come and show how hard they've been working. I know for my children, it was one of the first time they played their piano in front of more than just the people in our home. So it's a fun time to watch the kids get up on the stage and perform for our community too.
Tell us a little more in depth about the scholarships. Who do y'all, the last 2 or 3 years, who have y'all helped?
Seniors from all area high schools, all 4 area high schools.
In the county, okay.
All Trinity to West Lawrence, East Lawrence, and Dublin.
Okay, and I got to know, y'all heard me ask Laura a while ago, but I want each one of you to tell me why you got involved in the Dublin Service League.
Well, I, like Laura, had grown up here in Dublin and had a mother who was also in the Dublin Service League. And I remember hearing that motto of be ever mindful of the needs of others.
Yes.
Growing up. And so and I have vivid memories of my mother working hard back when the antique fair was over in the Armory years and years ago.
Yeah.
And so like Laura, it's just great to give back to the community. And, you know, sometimes we want to do something in the community, but we don't know really how to get involved. And so the club has been a great way of, you know, having an avenue to get to some of these people in need. And so it's also just a great way, like Katharine said, to meet other people in our club that you otherwise might not get to know in Dublin and work alongside of them.
And that's so important.
It
It
is.
is so important. Katharine?
I mean, I couldn't agree more with my friends here. I think Service League is a great accountability too. We all want to do kind things, and we all want to serve our community. And I'm grateful for the accountability to say the puppet show is going to be in 2 weeks, and we need you to be there. You know, and we'd like for you to spend 20 hours this year serving the kids at school, and for multiple years to know that I had a deadline, and it got me out there, and it's so rewarding to spend time with different people. It's almost like an open door to our community to get to be in places that we wouldn't have maybe had the courage to go out on our own to see. So I appreciate the fellowship and the accountability to serve our community.
Yeah, and we really appreciate the Service League. Y'all do a wonderful job and represent our community well. And this antique fair been going on since 1964. So I was 4 years old. This thing's been rocking on for a while, hasn't it?
That's right.
So when you think of it that way, it's been going on for a long time. And we want to thank, Laura mentioned a while ago, a lot of the members, the charter members have gone on, but so many of you watching has been a valuable part of this antique fair for so many years, and y'all ladies have picked up the torch from your parents and other people in the community and carried it on, and who knows, one day we'll be sitting here with y'all's daughters maybe, and because I'm sure you're teaching them the same thing you were taught, if you have daughters, but it is a great thing, and be a part of this. $6, come on. I mean, and it is a great time. You heard me earlier. It's just a great time with our community, and just a good time of fellowship with each other. One more time, ladies, the dates and the times.
Okay, it'll be November 8th and 9th. November 8th is a Tuesday. Times would be 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Wednesday the 9th from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Okay, and you heard Katharine earlier. Tuesday, we can have lunch and dinner. I was pushing lunch because I go for lunch, but when my wife's going to hear this, so I guess we'll be going to dinner too, hon. So
That's right.
y'all come out, be a part of it. And I told you the tea room and the cakes are my favorite, but my wife loves all the decorations and the things
That's
like
right.
that. So there's something for everybody. And if you don't do anything but just come out and socialize with your fellow community people, it'll be well worth that $6. And you heard what we're contributing it to. So Suzanne, Katharine, Laura, we really appreciate y'all coming by today. And we really, really want you to come out and buy a ticket and be a part of this. Thanks again, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today.